Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jess, and in today's video we are going to be talking about how to raise a multilingual child. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys my experience, my journey of raising a multilingual child. So this video is also in collaboration with Moment Abroad and Lulu Lobbes. Please do check out their video. They are talking on the same topic but sharing their experience. I will put a link in the description below for you. So if you guys don't know already, I am married to Eelco and he is from the Netherlands. We have two children called Olivia and Naomi, and we are raising them to know both English and the Dutch language. Okay guys, so some of you may not know, but there are actually different methods to raising a child to speak in multiple languages. For us, we want to do the one parent, one language method because it kind of made sense. I spoke English, Eelco spoke Dutch. So we soon discovered that the one parent, one language method just was not working for us. The reason being was that Eelco was out all day working while I was at home with the children. So that meant that the children, or Olivia, because it was just Olivia at the time, she was only hearing the English language, where really we needed her to be exposed as much as possible to the Dutch language. So we were obviously aware that the Dutch language was the minority language where we actually live. And we knew that it would be a challenge, we knew that it would be hard. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys what I did at home. I will also be mentioning two other methods which we have adopted, but I will get into that a little bit later. So one thing that I did was to create a playlist of Dutch nursery rhymes, and I would play these throughout the day, and in time I actually learned how to sing these songs to Olivia, myself, and now I sing these to Naomi, who is our newest addition to the family. The thing about songs is that children love to sing. So Olivia is now singing some of these nursery rhymes. She's not singing it in full, but she is learning some of the Dutch words through the songs that I sing to her and that we watch on the YouTube playlist that I created. So songs is definitely a must in our household in trying to get that language into our children. So I created this, guys, and I actually sing this to Olivia. So instead of it just being on television, I actually sing this to her. So, for example, there we go. Drie kleine visjes zwemmen naar de zee. Moeder zei, ik ga niet mee. So I really like this. I want to do some more Dutch nursery rhymes and put them in this folder just so that it just comes a little bit more alive to her rather than on the screen. So one of the things that I have recently done is learn how to read Dutch children's books. Eelco's family in the Netherlands, they sent us loads of children's books. So these would be really simple books that I would be able to read easily to my children. So another thing that I have decided to do is learn certain commands or phrases in which I can say to my children in the Dutch language at home. Eelco has taught me how to say it correctly, and that's what I do, and Olivia understands what I say. So these are things that I repeatedly say to my children, if you know what I mean. So continuing on from our journey in raising our children to know more than one language, I decided to learn the Dutch language so that I'm able to expose my children more to the Dutch language when they're at home. So with that, we adopted the time and place method. So what we do is during the evening times when it's dinner time, we solely speak the Dutch language. So that is including me. I don't speak any English at all. I have done a video about how I am learning Dutch, so please do check out that video because it goes a little bit more into depth of what I do and how I do it and what I do when it comes to my children as well. So that is also included in that video. So do check that out so you can get a little bit more of a bigger picture if you like. So guys, flexibility also does come into it. We're aware that we're going to have visitors. We're going to have people who don't speak the Dutch language come to our home. So we know that we will have to switch to English. But I think our children are clever enough to know what's going on. Okay guys, so our goal is for our home to be a Dutch speaking home. Olivia is now at nursery, so she is being exposed to the English language, and we really don't want the Dutch language to get lost. So this particular method is called minority language at home. Okay guys, so all that is good, but we are also aware that we do need to expose our children to the Dutch language in multiple settings. So one thing that I did was that I found a parent speaking Dutch mums and tots in the UK, and we will be going hopefully at the end of this month. So my children will be meeting other children who speak Dutch, and I am so thankful for this. This is like a godsend. The advantage is also my children having a need to speak the language, which is so vital. And for myself learning Dutch, I'm obviously going to get to know the other parents, and that will definitely help with my Dutch language learning. So probably the most obvious thing is us actually going to the Netherlands so that she is exposed to the Dutch language. So that is something that we definitely will be doing. We will be going to see family members, and I've got plans where I want her to go to certain theatres to see Juffrouws. I want her to go to certain concerts, to watch Zeppelin productions going on, so that she can be with other children her own age and enjoy the entertainment in the Dutch language. So we will be traveling to the Netherlands as much as we can. Our children, they have cousins, they have aunties and uncles and grandparents in the Netherlands, so we will be traveling there, and they will obviously get exposed to the Dutch language. But while we're in the UK, we have the internet, guys, so we can still communicate with our family by video chat, and our children can talk to their family members over in the Netherlands, such as cousins their own age, and that is just another way that they're exposed to the Dutch language, where they feel a need to speak it as well. Right guys, so I have prepared myself for the day where my children may refuse to speak the Dutch language. So I found on YouTube a lady who was talking on the same topic that we're talking about today, and she told a story about, I think it was a Russian lady who had a child that refused to speak Russian. So the mother got the child a pet and said to the daughter, "Darling, because the cat doesn't speak any English, would you be able to speak Russian to the cat so that the cat doesn't feel lonely?" Now, I thought this was a fantastic idea. Now, if you don't like pets, don't get a pet. But this is something which I thought definitely going to adopt in my household if we come to the point where our children refuse to speak the Dutch language. So another thing that we discussed as a family was what parts of our different cultures we wanted to bring into our family and introduce to our children. So we wanted to make sure that we brought up Olivia to love bikes and the outdoors. She will know the Dutch birthday song rather than the English birthday song. Also New Year's Eve, we want to bring in the tradition of making oliebollen, I think I've said that right, every New Year's Eve, so that our children can, you know, get a part of the Dutch tradition. Now, when it comes to my culture, though I am from the UK, my heritage is from Jamaica, my culture is Jamaican. So Jamaican food, she really likes it, by the way. Also exposing her to some Caribbean music that I was brought up with, because that is also a part of my upbringing and my culture, and I want it to be a part of my children's upbringing as well. Right guys, I do hope that this video has helped you in some way and that you've gotten some tips to maybe incorporate into your home with your children. If it has, please do give me a like and comment down below what languages you're raising your children to speak. I would love to know. And also, if you've got any tips yourselves to share with other parents out there, then please put it in the comments down below as well, because we all need a little bit of help sometimes. So guys, thank you so much for watching. It has been a pleasure as always, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.